Let's turn our attention to graft matters, where the alleged embezzlement of about 37 billion naira by Nigeria's former Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development has continued to raise controversies nationwide. The former minister, who failed to appear before the nation's anti-graft agency, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission in Abuja, however, has written to the commission citing ill health as being responsible for her absence. Marvelous Obomanu is following up on events at the agency and brings us this report.
According to Transparency International's 2022 Corruption Perception Report, Nigeria ranks 150 out of over 180 countries sampled. This, many believe, is a reflection of the level of corruption in the country that has allegedly affected the nation's federal civil service, stalling development and growth of the nation's economy.
Transparency and accountability are critical drivers of political, social, or economic development of any nation. Now, any society that runs far of these always witness a slow pace of growth. Nigerians must begin to demand accountability from its leaders and public office holders who are paid and sustained by taxpayers' money. This is a story of how embezzlement puts a hurdle in a way of progress of any nation.
With several politically exposed persons topping the list among those with questionable tenures in office, many will agree that corruption in governance needs to be curbed. The allegations against Nigeria's former Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development, Sadiya Umar-Farouq, has occupied headlines in recent days. While Umar-Farouq is already being investigated by the nation's anti-graft agency, many believe the process is apt and the way to go.
It's an unfortunate development because they were elected or appointed to superintend the prudent management of those forces, to be transparent in how they use them, and to account to the citizens of their use at the end of the appropriate period, whether it is quarterly or half-yearly or at the end of the financial year. So it's an unfortunate development that those entrusted with resources are directly stealing or mismanaging them.
There's no efficient regulation in the civil service, so that is why these people, they just have the liberty to embezzle funds anyhow, and then by the time they leave, there is nothing for us, the young ones, to even build on.
A legal expert queried the social investment scheme which the former minister supervised, saying it has served as a conduit for misappropriating funds, expressing worry whether the funds alleged to be missing can be recovered.
Before the Buhari administration left office, when they were starting this social investment scheme, we were saying the list of beneficiaries should not be a hidden document. It should be put up on a website, state by state, local government by local government, town by town, village by village, so that we can see who in blood and flesh is receiving money, which I'm paying back through my tax.
People in power, they just find a way to maneuver these things because the legal system here is corrupt. You understand? So like you said, it creates a hole, you get, and the more they do, the more the hole keeps expanding.
Many citizens will be hoping that the investigation should serve as an example to other public office holders. They are hoping that if found culpable, justice should take its full course. In Abuja for News Central, Marvelous Obomanu.